Hey, my babies. So I'm back, and we're going to be talking about Johnell X Young, okay? Before we get into it, I do want to read the messages again that were posted on Facebook, and I'm going to read that real fast. So we're going to look into this. May be a couple of messages, so y'all might have to follow me for like a part two, because I know that I won't have enough time to give y'all all the information in one video. So let's go get into it. So right now she's going through a lot, right? And you never want to see someone going through something like this, but sometimes we make our own bed and we have to lay in it, right? Sometimes we have to take accountability for our own actions, and that's something that she's going to have to learn to do, especially getting into a relationship while being married, right? People say, I think she said that God blessed her with him, and really no, because God's not going to bless you with no man with someone else's wife, okay? Because it was during the marriage, it was too fast, and honestly, she really needed time to heal, okay? And I know you'll get a lot of beehives that may want to attack someone for saying the truth. And let me say this, I'm not on no one's side, okay? Someone said something about being a groupie or something like that. I never commented on none of the truth things, because I really don't even, like, I know them for being together. I actually followed them because I thought they were a beautiful couple, okay? And to be a groupie, you have to be young, and like someone commented on my thing, you have to be young and you have to like that person, you know what I'm saying, want to be around them. And first of all, I'm LGBTQ, so yeah, like, no, no, never was that. But I'm just here to give a message, an intuitive message, okay? And just to read out the energy, because a lot of people are taking sides, and there's no sides with me. I'm just reading energy, and I'm just saying the truth. And sometimes the truth may hurt, okay? She needed to heal from that relationship. I see people say, and I think she was one of them, why do I have to heal if I haven't been shot? You have to heal because you just got out of a marriage, okay? You have to heal because unless you really didn't love the person, right? I mean, the way she moved, it was like that, because if I really love someone and I get out of a marriage, I have to heal. I've been there. I've been in a marriage before where I didn't date no one for 5 years after that because I was still healing, and your kids have to heal. And I was really in the domestic violence situation, and that causes a lot of trauma, okay? Real trauma. So you really have to heal. So that's where I'm like, this is where I'm just left like, okay, so she needs to take accountability for not healing, or unless she really didn't love that man, okay? Or, I'm just saying, I'm just calling it how it is, okay? That's it. All right. So anyway, it says, Lord, please don't send me another man that's mentally ill, don't know how to communicate, emotionally destroyed, depressed, and can't own up to his responsibility and actions. And you got to really say, like, you're emotionally destroyed too, because you just got out of a relationship, unless you wasn't emotionally destroyed, like, unless you wasn't, but I'm just saying. Okay, it also says a man that can't protect, a man that don't want to take care of his kids, a man that will ghost the kids, and a pregnant. The kids ain't here yet, but I mean, we have to say that when the kids are here, okay? But yeah, maybe ghost a pregnant woman. But if y'all go to my old reading, I said that this would happen, okay, before it even happened. If you go to my very first reading 2 months ago, and my reading before that, I only did two readings, okay? And I seen all this happening. I seen her getting pregnant by him. The mother doesn't like her, okay? She don't like her at all right? The mother was not happy. The mother, like, that's her, like, for real, like, that's her son, and that's a mama's boy. Like, he's really a mama's boy. And she's really upset because he's not telling his family, and I feel like he has some doubts, especially when I seen the card that came up with DNA. Like, he has doubts that he don't believe that they may be his or not, okay? Anyway, it says, I don't want it, can't speak for himself, or have no control over his life, who's not compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, or romantic, and don't know how to love, who don't want help to change for the better, because as a woman, when you're dealing with that type of man, you're mentally, emotionally, and physically drained after constantly trying to help that man and become a better man. First of all, you can't change no man. Okay, I really wish that she would have waited before getting into this. Is why you have to wait before rushing into a relationship and opening up your legs to anyone. Okay, you have to, and I talk about that a lot, and a lot of my clients will tell you that I tell them all the time. Don't go around sleeping with these men and just open up your legs. You should at least interview them for a while. No, but you want the rush, okay? Now you're pregnant. Every person that you date, you don't have to get pregnant by. You get what I'm saying? So now you're stuck in this situation, all right? And honestly, he said himself that he did not want to have any children, okay? He said it himself. So now it's like, okay, you're making this man take care of kids that he didn't really want. And she also said herself, she be telling on herself, and she don't understand that she really be telling on herself, like saying that what did she say? She said she took Geritol and all this and that. You're really telling how you plan these pregnancies. 555, I just seen it on there, and I'm telling y'all gonna have to follow me for a part 2, because I want to talk all about this before I actually get into the reading. Like, you told on yourself by saying Geritol, this and that. And I'm sorry, if you look up how our twins conceive, and I'm not saying that she did that, but most of the twins are conceived through fertility, through fertility drugs, all right? And if twins don't run in that family, you would know that, maybe. I'm not saying, I think the father said something about twins running in the family. I don't know. But I'm just saying. I mean, it usually would be like the immediate family or whatever the case is. So, Anyway, so the next message is, as a young woman in my early 20s, I used to think when a man couldn't leave me alone or kept coming back to me that meant I was winning, or it was me over everybody else. That's why you can't be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And I said that in my last reading. She really felt like, okay, that this man, was all hers. That's what she was thinking, like, oh, he's all mine, because they keep coming back. And honestly, I've been seeing that he had options. I seen it when he was doing the videos with the females and all that, when he was starring in his movie. I can definitely see a lot of chemistry. Now, at this big age of 32, which that is not a big age, I learned actually the opposite, and it shows low self-esteem, and he knows that you really not strong enough. And it does. She does have very low self-esteem, and I'm glad right there that she's realizing it, okay? And you're really not that strong enough to walk away. So he prays on that, Ashe. That is very, very true. Hold on. And that is very, very true. And another thing is, like, you're constantly having kids with someone that also shows codependency. Like, she has a lot of codependency issues, where that's why she has these kids. She's afraid to be alone as well. And she also feel like having kids by someone is going to keep a man. And I have someone like that I actually do readings for. Every man that she meets, she want to get pregnant by. It's crazy. But anyway, he really don't even like you for real, sis. Just easy. I mean, that's true, and I'm hoping that she realizes this. It's showing that you're just easy. Speaking from experience, Ashe, that's very true. She took some accountability there, and she needs to do shadow work and write these things down as she's seeing. At this big age, baby, take me off the roster. You should have been off the roster after your husband, but I'm glad that you're starting to realize it, okay? It has, you know what? What happened with her and her husband? She moved very, very fast, and that's crazy. This is all just karma coming back to her, honestly. And I know I'm supposed to be reading for Johnell, but I'm still gonna be talking about her. All the times you were drunk, calling me out my name and spitting in my face. I went through a lot with this man. This was the last straw. That should have been the last straw. That when he spit in your face, that should have been the last straw. But no, they try to cover it up and still put it on the other man, the ex-husband. People say, why are you talking about it? And that's old. It's not old. This just recently happened. They just tried to, set up this man as in he was the abuser. Y'all, follow me. Like this video, heart this video, and favorite this video. I don't even have time. I hate that TikTok gives you only 10 minutes, but when I put them all together, they'll be all together on YouTube, so y'all can watch it all at once, all right? So follow me for the next video, and we're going to get into the cards, but I want to finish up these messages.